Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my top 12 or top 15 of my decades list. And as of course, continuing on today is my top 15 of the 80s. Now I went from 80 to 84, 85 to 89 on this list. So just to let you know that, a couple like comments just before I get into this. I wanted to let you guys know of how I make my lists, because there was pointed out I did have a couple movies that I forgotten that I had traded in, and I'm waiting for the new copies of. For example, Black Christmas definitely would have been like top 4. It would have been like 4th or 3rd. But I do just the ones that I have, and I forgot to mention that. I do just the ones that I own. So if the ones that you really liked didn't make it onto the list or something like that, or or ones that might have also made it on, like The Omen, or maybe even Phantasm. I actually haven't watched Phantasm yet, but Black Christmas for sure. Those are ones that I don't own. They're in my brother's collection, and I believe that my brother has those in his top 10 list. So Black Christmas is one, though, that, just so you know, it would be in my probably 4th or 3rd, but I just don't own a copy of it. I traded my DVD in, and I pre-ordered the Scream Factory, collector's edition, so I'll be getting that one for Christmas. So that's another one that I'll be having in the future. So just know that one is in my top 15, and The Omen probably is too. But yeah, getting on to this list, as you guys know, one of the ones that I just kind of wanted to get out of the way is, that Halloween 2 is my number 1 for this list. I didn't put it as my number 1 just because you guys already know that, and also just because I have so many movies from this decade, and I feel like I don't get to show off a lot of them all the time. So I really wanted to purposefully make some of these lists so that I wouldn't have the obvious number 1 like that. Also, I didn't include Swamp Thing because I know it's technically a horror movie, but I do consider it just like a like a superhero movie. It might even be, it's kind of, I don't know, like I just didn't want to count it as a horror movie. And actually one that just missed the cut is the first Silent Night, Deadly Night. I really love this movie, but man, there's so many solid movies that I just couldn't fit them all on. So that's some honorable mentions, and of course, as you know, Halloween 2 is my number 1, so keep that in mind, that is my number 1, but I included some other ones on this list, so. Alright, getting on to this list. So starting off is going to be, honestly, you could put either one of these on there. Again, like this is like, both of these are just awesome. I love these. I've seen the Friday the 13th films an infinite amount of times. They're awesome. Such a fun time. I actually haven't watched the Friday the 13th in quite a while. And there's one coming up in January, so hopefully I'll get to watch those coming up soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that to my brother. Number 14 is the original Evil Dead. Now, as you know, this is a fan favorite. It's all on a lot of people's top favorite horror movies in general list. I personally really like this film. It's just that I don't know. For some reason I like the second one better, and for some reason the second half of this movie, like, I just get worn down a little bit by this. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I really love this film, though. It's such a good film. The special effects are great for what they had for their budget and for what they had to go through. Man, that was a great film, man. Up next, number 13 is Terror Train. This is one that I missed on my top 12 80s slashers. I forgot to put this one on. I really love this film. Honestly, I've watched this film to death because every single time that I'm on a train, I watch this movie. So, like, I didn't watch it the last time that I was on train, so I haven't watched them in quite a while, but still, I've watched these films to death. Great kills, some like really cool atmosphere. I like the characters. Up next, number 12 is The House on Sorority Row. Man, this is such a great film. Such a really good time. Really good sorority house slasher film. I really want to upgrade this, but it's so expensive right now, and I'm waiting for one of the companies, either Criterion, probably not Grindhouse, but like maybe Scream Factory or Arrow for sure would do an collector's edition of that. This is number 11, and this is going to be The Burning. I know this is definitely up there with a lot of people's 80s slashers. This is a excellent movie. I watched this like 2 or 3 times over summer, and I really like it. I like this reverse cover. I really love the reverse cover art for this. I want to do a review of this one next summer. This is a really, really excellent camp slasher movie, and it actually has camp kids there, so that's awesome. Up next is Deadly Blessing. Now, I've went on record saying that this is one of my favorite Wes Craven movies, and I love this movie. It's so good. And it's actually my second, one of my two. You can all almost certainly guess what the other one is, of Wes Craven movies. Yeah, super solid movie, got really good characters, really eerie. I love the whole Amish cult aspect to it. It's so good. Up next is, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. This is number 9, is the original Slumber Party Massacre. It's such a blast. I mean, it's just a super fun, campy 80s slasher that just is the best of its genre. Number 8 is The Shining. Such a epic, awesome movie. So good. Got such good characters, such creepy, just, oh, it's so scary. Jack Nicholson is great. The direction is just beautiful. So well shot. Recommend picking up the Blu-ray too, because it's a pretty good transfer. Now, I believe this is number 7. I'm gonna go with Psycho 2. Yeah, this is such a good sequel, and such really good characters, and Vera Miles' character in this movie is just so good, and Jerry Goldsmith's score. I forget what's his name. Tom Holland wrote this movie before he wrote the Child's Play movies, and yeah, this is such a really good directed movie too. Everything about this movie is just very good to perfect. It is so entertaining. This is my favorite in the Psycho series, actually. Just barely beats out the original. I think this is number 6, and that's going to be The Fog. I love this movie, man. It's just a perfect movie to put on at night, and it's just really eerie and creepy. You got that, just the fog and the score. Everything about it is just really, really creepy. Carpenter really did good with this movie. I really love the movie. The transfer looks great. Yeah, I recommend picking it up. Number 5 is going to be the original My Bloody Valentine. Now, I know this is like one of people's favorite slasher movies. This is one of my favorites too. It's so good. I actually still have yet to watch it with the added footage. I will for Valentine's Day. I only watch this movie during Valentine's Day, and I probably watch it 5 times. So this will definitely be one that I watch quite a few times, and it ought to be interesting to see what that's like. Yeah, characters are great. Everything's great. Number 4, again, you could put either one of these on here. I just don't have enough space to fit all these on, but you could put either 1 or 2. Betsy Palmer does such a good job. She's so creepy, and the second one is just a perfect blend of just like fun and scary, well directed. The acting is just fun. It's such a really good slasher movie with great kills, so memorable kills. Yeah, everything about these movies are just great. I mean, the first one is just kind of more scary. The second one is like, I don't know. There's something just magical about the second one to me. Number 3. I really like these ones. These top 3. I really could go either way. My brother's gonna kill me if I choose this. I don't know, actually. You might forgive me for this one. You're gonna forgive me, because I think you'll understand. Number 3 is gonna be The Thing. I know this is my brother's favorite horror movie, new favorite horror movie, and I agree. This is one of the best horror films ever made. The special effects are, I mean, they hold up today. It's incredible. And you got the acting is great. The direction is perfect. You know, I love this. You know, this cover art too. You know, it's such a good film. It's a damn near perfect film. It's third on my list of these films. I really, really love it. It's definitely my top 20 of favorite horror movies of all time too. I actually had that at number 2, by the way, Austin, and I just want to put this one right above it for reasons personal, and there's something, again, the charm to this movie. Number 2 is Final Exam. A lot of people were just like, you know, give it a 6 or a 7. I'm at like, well, I'll do a review for this during finals week, but you know, there's something so damn charming about this movie. This movie has no plot, but it's got some really cool kills, some really cool atmosphere. I love the characters in this movie. You know, oh man, I'm actually forgetting some of the names of the characters now. I haven't seen this since last finals week, but I mean, every one of these characters are just so charming. The way it's directed is charming. It's such a low budget movie too, and it's just like, you know, for what it is, it's a so imperfect of a movie, but like, I just love the charm. It's so fun to watch. You know, I watch this like 2 or 3 times every finals week, so, you know, I watch it usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so, you know, I really love this film. And coming in at number 1, might not be a big surprise to some of you guys, but that's going to be A Nightmare on Elm Street. Honestly, you know, this goes without saying. It's, you know, Wes Craven's masterpiece. It's such a really well-made film, such an eerie, atmospheric film that you just can't help but love. It's such a great film. It stands the test of time. Some of the effects in this film like still hold up today for sure, and some of them look kind of campy, but all in all, it's still like the thing that the effects and everything really don't matter. The thing with Craven is he crafts such a great story that it just doesn't matter. Like, it just is so well made. It's such a creative story that it really is about the story and the characters and everything, and he does such a fantastic job with that. So that is my number 1 without any shame whatsoever. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for my top 10 of 81 or top 15 of 81 to 84. As I said about the 70s movies, these are the ones that I own. There might be ones that in the future I might add on or something like that, but this is as it stands right now with the ones that I own. This is a hard list to make, and like in ranking them is always really hard for me, because like I you know, there are some that are like more serious, and you know, some that are like that, so you know, it's really hard. So, but thanks guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm filming the 85 to 89 back to back, so hopefully my voice doesn't go out in the next video. So thanks guys for tuning in. Let me know what you think about some of these movies. Let me know where you'd rank some differently, or you know, you want to cuss me out for putting Final Exam over The Thing. Feel free to do it. I don't care. It's my own personal list. You can, again, I completely understand that you'd put, you know, the Thing at number 1, or you know, it's fine. So that completely, you're entitled to your own opinion. So have a great day, guys. I will. I don't know if you'll watch the 85 to 89 back to back. It doesn't matter to me, but I'll be back with that video. Thanks, guys.